Today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about reptiles and what I spend my days doing when I'm not at the pool. Obviously with swimming, we spend up to 3 to 4 hours in the morning at the pool. I kind of come home, have a little bit of time to chill out, have a nap, and then I kind of go back to the pool in the afternoon. So it makes it quite challenging to have a job. Next year, I'm actually going to go back to studying, but for this year, I knew that I wouldn't have enough time. So for me, I need an escape from the pool that I can take my mind off of. And for me, reptiles has been that escape. I grew up in the country in Port Lincoln, so I grew up around the reptiles. This is a blue-tongued lizard for you guys that don't know. When I first came to Adelaide, I wasn't allowed to have any pets. I'd grown up on a small property in Port Lincoln. We had everything you could dream of, and then to having nothing, Mum ended up saying I could have one blue tongue. And as soon as I got back from the Olympics, one blue tongue turned into 30 really quickly. And now for me, it's an identity kind of away from the pool. So I have my page, KC Critters. I've made a whole heap of friends in the hobby, and it's just a great escape for me mentally to be able to talk reptiles, go out there, clean, feed, and spend my days out there, because these guys rely on me no matter the day I'm having in the pool or whatever's going on in my life. I know that I can go in there and just take my mind off of it and do exactly what they require me to do. I've had pretty much everything in the reptile hobby. I've been keeping reptiles like at a high volume for the past 5 years. So plenty of blue tongues. I kind of started out with these guys. Ventured into heaps of pythons. I've got a crocodile in there at the moment. I've got frill neck lizards, a few different types of goannas. I've got everything in my reptile room. I've had everything. At the moment, leading into this next Olympic period, I've decided to cut back quite a lot, just because it is such a massive job, and then when I go away, it's such a big ask for my mum to look after everything. So it's just me and about 30 animals in there now. It's gone from about 500 down to 30. So. Still quite a lot of work to do each week, but definitely a lot easier and more manageable. There's obviously a lot of rules and regulations in regards to keeping reptiles. You can't just go out and catch one off the street. You can't just go out and buy heaps of them. You're only allowed to have one unless you have a license. So I've got all the correct licensing, all the correct enclosures. At the moment, I'd probably say that my crocodile is my pet and my favourite one. It's the only one with the name out there. We call him Cock the Croc. So.
What a beautiful cock you've got there.
Yeah. He's a legend, hates me. Every time I try to go near him, he bites. So lost a little bit of blood, been bitten a few times. Had a few mates be bitten by him as well, but he definitely provides some entertainment. I think I'm probably the only person in Glenelg with a crocodile, so it's always a good title to have.